So welcome back, you guys. This is part two, as we had some technical difficulties on the first one. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off from.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching this part of the video also. But we were talking in the last video about the cash, and we had already went through the good part, and we want to talk about some of the investment too. It's not necessarily the bad part, but there's some investments that you're going to have to make if you're going to publish your book. And so, if you're going to self-publish, I want you to think about those things. You're going to have to pay an editor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to pay someone to edit the book. And you're going to find, if you're going to find a professional editor that would do a great job editing your book and make you look like a professional after you wrote Scribble Scrabble, right? Or if you didn't write perfectly through the process and you want to edit it. Oh, I said Scribble Scrabble, but do not turn notebook paper into an editor, right? I don't want you to do that.
Please
but after you want to actually type it out and email it to them, right? This is the 2016.
Yeah.
Right. So, but the thing is that, with your book, after you've already typed it up and everything, and it may have some, grammatical errors in it, then you definitely want to get a professional editor to do that. Yes. And you may have to pay them pretty good to do that. Yep. The next thing that you want to think about is there going to be investment, as we alluded to earlier, in getting some graphic design done. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be on your cover, so your exterior and your interior design. Think about that. So the inside of your book, if you don't want it to look plain like you were in preschool, you want to make sure that you have someone that's going to make sure that the interior of your book is going to look right, and also the exterior of your book. There's a lot of things to take into consideration if you're going to publish a book. Mm-hmm. I mentioned before the ISBN number. You have to purchase those. And there's some great ways you can purchase them if you're going to write more than one book. There's some options if you're going to purchase multiple.
I would advise to purchase multiple at one time. Yeah, because you can write more than one book. The plan is not just to have one book, but have more than one book, because you have more than one story, really.
Absolutely. So those are things that you want to really think about. That there's going to be some costs for some things when you write a book. So and those are just some of the costs. Like we alluded to in the other video, there's going to be marketing costs. There's going to be, if you're going to ship the books out yourself, you have to ship them. Yep. Those are things that you have to think about with that. There's other things you have to do that. Now, if you're like me, one of the things is like, hey, you say, man, that's a lot. That's very tedious. I have to pay for the copy. I have to do all of this stuff. Then you may want to go through a publisher. And then also because of the fact that you got to find out how to do all this stuff. If you're going to self-publish, you're going to know what dimensions the pages have to be and all of that type of stuff. If you're going to have to do that yourself, and get how to submit it and what to do and time frames and all of this type of stuff that you're going to have to do, then that may be a little bit too tedious for you. And you say, I just want to publish my book. Then you may want to go through a book publisher. And there's
a great one.
A good book publisher. And there's some great reasons why you should go through a book publisher. I'll let you allude to some of those things now, because I've been talking way too much.
Because they do all the work for you. Great publishers do that. They'll take care of your marketing. They'll take care of your cover. You have your ISBN number. They'll make sure that you get a supply of your books. They're editing. Oh my God. Yes, that's a big bulk of it. That's I think the most expensive part is the editing, because you have to have a special anointing to do editing, and it costs. So that's one of the great reasons why I go to publishers, and one in particular anyway, because some stuff I just don't want to do. I can learn how to do it if I really wanted to, but I just don't want to do it. I have other things I can do. So that's a great reason why to go to a publisher, so they can do all the lead work for you. They can make sure everything is completed for you. Now, they won't write it for you. You have to write it and you have to structure it, but they'll help you with the editing and all that good stuff.
And I would say the best thing that a publisher brings to the table is the knowledge and experience. Go to a publisher that's already published a lot of books. That's already published the type of book that you want to write. And they published those types of books before. Then they know the nuances. They know the things that you're going to have to avoid, the things that the best practices that you should use. And so they're going to use those best practices with you. And guess what? They'll save you time.
Yes.
And also a lot of time and money. So, the thing is that they'll save you time and money on completing your manuscript manuscript. They know exactly how much it's going to cost. And guess what? They're going to save you effort.
Yes.
You know, the thing is that you're not going to have to go out and do all of that legwork. You're not going to have to worry about it. Say, hey, I got a publisher. They're going to do all of that stuff for me. Now, there's several different types of publisher contracts out there. So you want to make sure that you have the right one that's going to be beneficial for you. You know, we're going to talk about today, since we're already on publishing, that we did when we decided to do Writing Dreams coaching, and we decided to do this. We did partner with a great publisher. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit, about that great publisher, because they've published several books in several different genres and professional books and professional quality. And they've just, we feel good about putting our name behind that, right? Yes. Putting our name behind that. They're going to give you the type of product that you would be proud of. So we want to talk about that. But first, let's say you have to get that written manuscript, right? And the name of this was, you know, Time to Write Your Book, right? So hopefully you've gotten a lot of information out of this session that we've done today. And if you want to, let's say if you decided, hey, I'm ready to write my book, I'm ready to go further with it. And the information that we gave today was great, but you need some accountability. You need some coaching on getting that story pulled out of you so that you can get your book written. And how would you like to have your book written over the next 30 days, right? In the 30 days, in 30 days, you have your book written and you have your total manuscript so you can go through the publishing process. That would be great, wouldn't it? Like, it would be an amazing thing over the next 30 days.
And you can do it.
And that's exactly what we want to help you do. And that's what we want. And you know, we can't help everybody. So we did limit this, what we want to offer to you guys. But we want to see some books. It's all about impact for us. It's impact over income for us. Because we know if we make an impact, income won't be a problem. So we want to impact some people's lives. And hopefully you take that same philosophy with your book. Impact over income. So if you want to go over a couple of things of what we want to offer them today, and I'm telling you guys, it's for me absolutely phenomenal, and I believe we'll have an overwhelming response to this, and people are ready to go ahead and take advantage of it.
Yeah, and we're ready to pull those books out of you and hold you accountable. We're going to start August 1st with our writing coaching for those, only for 10 people.
10, it's limited.
Only for 10. We can't help everybody. We cannot help everybody.
We're going to help some more people later. But,
and we may do it again. I'm not sure, but right now we're looking for 10 aspiring authors. I don't care. Maybe if you wrote before and you still, you want to have a coach behind you to push you. We're offering an awesome program to help you get started, to help hold you accountable. Again, it's going for 30 days, August the 1st to August the 30th. And what you're going to get is you'll get access to our accountability circle, which is a Facebook group that we will have. And the greatest thing about being in a community is it holds you more accountable, and you get to see other counterparts doing the same things that you're doing, and it helps keep you motivated. I can't tell you how many times I have been in certain groups or been in communities and felt more motivated to keep going. So everybody faces the same thing. We all have the balance of life. We all need more time. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but we want a group of 10 people that are ready to be accountable, not just to yourself, but to your partners as well. So you get free access to that. You will also get 2 1-hour telephone sessions. Now you will get, and it's only one-on-one. It's either going to be with me or me by myself, or with Anthony, or us together, depending on how time permits. You'll get a one-on-one session in week 1, and then you'll get one in week 4. Week 1 is just going to be a couple of questions about what you want to write about and how we'll be able to compile it. Week 4, you should be done with your book, and we'll read over it. I'll say we won't edit it now, but we'll read over, see how you have it laid out, if that would be a great read, and we'll do that for you. So we'll have a complete manuscript at the end of the 30 days. You will also get a live session or Q&A session. So just like these, a video, maybe a Facebook Live or a Periscope, whichever one, or maybe we might use a telephone line. So we'll have a designated telephone line we'll use, and you'll be able to ask your questions during your process. You'll be able to see other people may be struggling with the same things you are, but in this group, it's not for you to stop. It's not for us to complain. It's for us to keep going and help motivate and get this book out. You'll also get a follow-up with one of us after you have turned in your manuscript to the publisher, which is what we highly recommend, is that you partner with our publisher that we have. So all of that, all the time you get with us, all the information you get, everything we pour into you, this package is normally $497. But me and Anthony had talked about it, and we really, really want to help more people. We have so many people that say, you know what, I want to write a book, but I don't know how to start or know where to start. So we're the middleman. That's what we come in at. So we're going to offer all of these goodies to you. And also, you're going to have unlimited access to us, meaning if, on Facebook or email, if you have questions, you have unlimited access to us. So it's not that we're not going to never be available. So that right there within itself is priceless, right?
Absolutely.
Because not all coaches are that way, but we want to be accessible to you guys.
And you have to think about what we thought about when we were going to put this program together was that how can we make it the most effective for the most amount of people, and how can we make it so the person that is ready to write their book, how can we make it accessible for them? And that was one of the reasons why we changed the pricing on this one as well, because we wanted to make sure that we made that accessible. Not that it's not worth it, because it's definitely worth every single penny. But we said it's, once again, I go back to my motto, is impact over income. And the thing was, like I said, well, we want to make it accessible to the people who need to write a book, and we want to see you guys write that book and get it out there immediately. So, the thing is that this price is going to blow you away, and you're going to be excited about it. I'll go ahead and let you go into that part of it.
We really contemplated. So from $497, we're decided we're going to go ahead and only charge $97.
$97. I spent like $97 last week, and I cannot remember what I spent.
And then we go back and forth to work. You go back and forth to work. You got to put gas, so you eat lunch. You're probably eating $100 a week, and with gas and everything. So we made it very affordable. And guess what? If you don't have the whole $97, we'll work with you. This is not about being rich for us. This is not about
impact.
It's about being an impact.
Over income.
So we made an offer that if you want to go ahead and lock yourself in and be a part of the 10 people, you can pay a $50 deposit and pay the remaining $47 at the end of the program. So that's how we'll work it out. You can get $50 from somebody. You get $50 from you. You can borrow it from somebody. Well, we don't want you to, but you can make $50. Yeah. You selling some Avon or something. So
that Television.
Yeah.
You can sell it. You gotta think about.
What else you gonna go sell some plates?
I'm joking, but I'm not joking.
He's not joking.
But the thing is that you have to make sacrifices for success.
And we want you to learn to invest in yourself.
Exactly.
It takes money and it takes time. We're coaches ourselves. We have coaches. We have to take our money to invest in ourselves, in our business, in order for things to go to different levels. So you'll understand that as you continue to write your book, it's going to be a constant, money going out, but the good thing about it is the ending product, you're going to have more money coming in. So for only $97, we're only offering this for 10 people. I know we had every bit about 4 or 5 people that's already ready. They're putting some final
2 slots already filled, so it's really like 8 people.
It's already
that
8
we
people
have left that we can do this for. So we definitely want you guys to go ahead and take advantage of it. And you can send us an email to writingdreamscoaching@gmail.com and basically say I'm ready to write my book, and we'll go ahead and we'll take it from there. We can get you the information to make the payment of the $50 or the whole $97 if you want to go ahead and do that, so that we can go ahead and get started with this now. So I definitely want you guys to do that. Once again, that email address is writingdreamscoaching coaching@gmail.com. So we want you to go ahead and do that. And I'll tell you, do we want to talk about a little bit more about our partner?
Yeah, we talked about publishing. Why not talk about the publisher company that we are partnering with? And they are a very reputable company. They have been publishing for over 8 years. They have a huge portfolio. I want you guys to visit their website. They're called Love Clone Publishing, where they make books happen, and they do. I had the pleasure of working with Love Clones with one of my book collaborations that I was a part of. And let me tell you, the process was just so easy. It was smooth. It was professional. And they both set deadlines. So if they expect your book, you gave them a deadline to have your book done in 30 days, they're going to make sure that your book is done in 30 days. So that means you have to meet certain deadlines. Again, you can check out their website at www.lcpublishing.net. That's www.lcpublishing.net. And we are partnered with them, meaning they are going to make sure that they take care of you because you're with us.
Absolutely.
They're going to make sure that they give you the extra attention because you're with us. They publish different books, children's books. Either one of their daughters just published a book called Let's Find Out, Miss Brianna Ford. You can look that up. Non-fiction books, fiction books, book collaboration. So they have a lot of experience. And they were founded by authors. And they have a graphic team. They have editors. So it's not just those two are working. And I mean, those two is, I say apostle, but Kevin and Candace Ford, they have been in business for over 15 years. They've been entrepreneurs for over 15 years, and they've been in a publishing experience for over 8 years. They are natives of Chicago, Illinois, but they now live in Texas. So they are ordained ministers. They are authors. They are speakers, and they believe in having multiple streams of income. So that's one thing I love about them too, because they have our vision. We want to have multiple streams of income. So do they. So they will push you and they will market it for you so that you're marketing to your the right audience that you're supposed to market to. Also, one thing I really love about Love Clones is that you get to keep 100% of your royalties. Meaning, because you're going to have a lot of book publishers out here, they want to charge a fee, and then they want certain royalties of your book. As you said, the royalty is just a small portion of every time that you sell your book. Love Clones is not like that. They give you the rights to your book. You write your book, you put it in your book, they publish it, that's it. You make sure that your bill is taken care of, and that's it. You keep your royalties of your book. So if you decide once you have finished paying them and you're done with that, and you want to sell your book for $15, then you can sell your book for $15 and you get all $15.
Absolutely.
So that's one thing I really love about Love Clones. And they are very professional. They're on time. They are proficient. And they have a great team of people that's helping them. And I want you to check out their website. I don't want you to just take my word for it. Check out the website at www.lcpublishing.net and look at their portfolio, and you'll see all the books that they are published. So they are very experienced. So we're not dealing with any fly-by-night publishings. We are dealing with a very reputable publishing company, and I would highly recommend. So once you go through this program, you will have access to them, and they will definitely take care of you when it comes to publishing your book. You don't have to worry about going shopping out to publish your book. You'll have a publisher that you'll have access to us.
Absolutely. So guys, I hope you've gotten a lot of information on this, and I hope, we want to apologize for the last time that this information didn't go out to you because of the glitches with Facebook Live and even with them taking the video down.
We go on.
We're still going to get this information out to you, and now you have it. And so I hope you guys enjoyed that this video, as a matter of fact, and take advantage of the $97. It's something that we probably won't do again for $97. I'm not sure. It depends on what happens. So, the thing is that this time it's your time to write your book. It's time to write your book. right now is the time. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let procrastination, fear, or worry hold you back from writing your book. You need to go ahead and take advantage of now. It's somebody out there waiting to hear your story. It's somebody out there that's going to be set free from your story. There's somebody out there that's going to be delivered because you're telling your story. And I want you to remember the importance of your story. Your story has value. Your story matters. So you definitely want to think about that now. Don't procrastinate. You know, don't wait. Just go ahead and send us the email to writingdreamscoaching@gmail.com. You know, it's a $50 deposit to go ahead and get started. Let's make this happen. Let's publish your book this year. Let's take advantage of this great opportunity right now. And guys, we're going to see you on the other side of this video when you actually send that email to us, and we'll reach out to you and talk to you then. So until that time, we want to say God bless you guys. We hope you have a great night. And if you need us, definitely just go ahead and reach out to us. Okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you. So this video is a wrap.